Good evening and welcome to all our viewers on SpeedGaming 3 to his Zelda 1 Randomizer Spring 2023 tournament. It is the Demon Division Final, game number 2. Thirwolf versus Malchior. Moonrisen Phoenix here, bringing you this matchup and joining me in the booth, not to be confused with the official non-existent site. It is bbq.gov. Good evening.
Hey, Moonrisen, how you doing tonight?
Good as always. Love to be here. Fantastic matchup, as was evidenced by game 1. Game 2 should be absolutely no different.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be really good. We're gonna be starting right on time, believe it or not, which is great. Thirwolf won game 1, so this is Malchior's Remorse Flag, which means he's picked turning on Heart Shuffle, and when you turn on Heart Shuffle, that also means Item Shuffle is on. So items are very likely not going to be in their normal locations. That can create a lot of variance, but it can also create a lot of really interesting scenarios. This should be a fun one.
Absolutely. Winner of this series, for those of you interested, takes on the Moon Division champion Shaddy in the quarterfinals.
And that is a tall task. Shaddy is 6-0 in the brackets. He has won all 3 of his bracket matchups 2-0. He's yet to drop. In tennis terms, he's yet to drop a set. So whoever comes out of this matchup between Thirwolf and Malchior as the winner, they have a tall order ahead of him because Shaddy's playing a good runner and he's playing really, really well right now.
But for the time being, we've got a match to call, and our runners are just about ready to get underway here. And we are off just southeast of level 1, actually.
Yeah, and we start with bait, which is only very slightly useful this early in the game. But both runners are going to make a beeline to the Wood Sword Cave to check it. It's 50-50 whether the Wood Sword will be here or not.
And no stick. Just a gambling game.
Okay, so our runners are going to have to go check open caves and go check Armo spots to see if they can find our stabby implement that'll enable them to start killing people. Those are hints in that cave. And okay, which ones do we start with? We start with either 2 or 3. And either 4 or 5.
Correct. And Thirwolf's on his way to the river while Malchior up in A's and goes to check 1Q1, see what we've got. Secret on Thirwolf's side, Vanilla 30. And Candle Shopping at level 1.
Okay, that is handy to have it that close. Those hint prices of 5, 10, and 20 were also vanilla hints, so I don't think we're going to be getting much out of that. We have an immediate route divergence, though. Thirwolf's going to go check 1Q3 and see whether we're first, second, or mixed quest. Oh, we're second quest overworld.
Oh, it's fun times ahead. And a door repair just east of the Grave Armos. Our first Armos check of the night will come from Malchior's side, and oh my goodness, Malchior must be absolutely ecstatic to find that one. White Sword Armos item.
That is great, and it's great for a couple reasons. One is that it's an instant offensive upgrade from where or whenever you would get the Wood Sword. The other way it's a benefit, as Thirwolf finds any roads down in the southwest corner, one of which takes him up to the waterfall, which is handy. But the other reason is, when you find the Wood Sword Cave, well, that's not a very helpful any road, if extra candles are turned on, that means you can take a candle out of that cave if you have the White Sword instead of the Wood Sword. But we don't know whether extra candles are turned on or off. That is one of the flags that is randomized in Random Percent.
We'll eventually find out, as Malchior will be headed near the spot where Thirwolf was just at.
Yeah, nice work on Thirwolf's side. He's down to half a heart, and he had a nasty screen of Lionels and P-Hats running around, and he was able to escape without taking a death.
Graveyard check is nothing more than a potion shop.
Good news, runners, you have 2 useless items in your B slot right now. I know that's exactly what you wanted, but hey, White Sword Armos is fantastic.
Absolutely right, and Malchior deciding southwest corner ain't for me. I'm going to the desert shop.
Yeah, he seems to be wanting to route in those other Armos checks over here. He's checked, the one he hasn't checked hits Death Armos. Yeah, but while you're up here, route in Casino Corner, route in those 3 Armos checks, get them out of the way. Check density is pretty high up here. Thirwolf's going to get his good news here in about 10 seconds.
But first, there's the bad news of the door repair, the vanilla 20. So we've got vanilla secrets and shop prices as well.
So are we? Does that mean we're on second quest money as well?
Not entirely sure about that one. I always get confused about the colors of 1Q3 to figure that one out. But chat, our tracker for tonight, Smilefire, is in fact informing us that we are on second quest money, and that means bad news for our runners.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not terrible. The 2 large secrets that go away are replaced with a medium and a small. So you're replacing $200 with $40. So that's $160 out of the economy. Not fun, but if extra candles are turned on, that's $60 you don't have to spend. As Malchior finds level 8 here in the Eastern Forest, and that entrance kind of looks like it might be first quest, so he's going to stick his face in and see what he can find.
Oh, that might be awkward though. That's a possible ladder block, but we do have the opposite side, so the exploration continues for maybe one more room. And one more.
Yeah, that's 0 HP bosses. That's nice. Oh, he killed it. Oh, darn. He'll probably go right back in and kill it again. But yeah, 0 HP bosses is a nice little surprise.
Instead of hitting the Gleeok some 30 times, you only need to hit it 4 times. That works.
Yeah, and Malchior says, I've seen enough. 2 rooms. I know it's ladder blocked. Thirwolf finds level 3 on his side.
At the Lost Hills Armos. And Triforces are in their vanilla room if level 3 is to judge. Oh, that could serve Thirwolf's advantage pretty quickly.
Yeah, extra candles are on. Malchior's going to grab his blue candle and save $60. Wood Sword was over by the coast. We're going to get a look at the coast item real quick, which is just the Coast Heart. Well, I shouldn't say it's just the Coast Heart. It could also be one of the other 8 dungeon hearts that are shuffled in the item pool. We don't know, but it's a heart on the coast, so not a high priority for our runners yet.
As far as level 3 is concerned, that distinctly looks like vanilla.
Yeah, it does. And if you're wondering what Thirwolf just did, he got those 10 rupees and then immediately saved, so that when he entered the room the next time, they would respawn, whereas they normally wouldn't. And then here, when he went through that room again, it's, hey, Team Middle pays on Malchior's side. What he did there was leave them, so that if he wants to use that glitch/trick to rack up money later, that he can do that.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, does 1Q3 have that many rooms vertically?
I think it does. I think if this is 1Q3, I think he came in on the top arm of the, Manji or whatever it's called. It's supposed to look like it's supposed to look like this guy right here, the Manhandla.
Absolutely, but I'm not entirely sold. We'll see, I suppose.
And that's entirely fair. That's one of the challenges with random percent, is this looks like it could be 1Q3, but it's going to be hard for us to confirm without the map or without something else that lets us know. We may know here in a minute, but okay, that block doesn't push. At least not in normal 1Q3. Here's our item, we think. Okay, alright, so if you needed confirmation that Heart Shuffle was on, well, there you go, there's a heart in a stair right there. Thirwolf is still looking for a floor item as well as the Triforce. I doubt he's leaving without either of those.
The Triforce is right in the lobby, practically.
That's right.
So.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. It's right up one room up. So yeah, he's killing this room hoping it's a floor drop.
Oh, Malchior with the early red potion purchase.
Yeah, and I don't mind that. We haven't seen second quest enemies yet. As far as we know, we've only seen things that look like first quest dungeons. But you've got that money now. Why not use it? Thirwolf has bombs now, so he's going to save that money. I think he's going to try to bomb to the right here. He should be able to do it.
And upon further review, yeah, that level is absolutely 1Q3. Oh my goodness.
Hey, how about that? Well, a couple things interesting there. One is ladder on the floor in 3. That's great. That's going to be a big help early. That means when Thirwolf finds 8, he's going to be able to go full clear it if he wants to. Also, that ladder spawned in the room that is normally the boss room in 1Q3. That's normally where you find the Manhandla with that sand floor. So I'm wondering if our floor item drops in dungeons are going to be in their vanilla rooms.
Dungeon drops do appear to be unshuffled, so our runners are going to know where to look. Fortunately, Malchior was near that top, that northeast corner, and did not check Lost Hills Armos. That might end up costing him if he's not quick to get back there.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, none of these any roads, as Thirwolf finds 8, and he's going to be able to do something in here. If I remember right, none of these any roads exactly take you anywhere that gets you conveniently up to the northeast. That was the northeast raft spot there, but we don't got raft, so really can't do much with that.
Absolutely right, and we'll have to see what Malchior does from here. That's a blue candle for Thirwolf from the Wood Sword Cave, and will be able to pick up that Coast Heart. Will he? Yeah, you don't say no to that thing at this point.
Yeah, and it gives him 5 hearts, so that gives him pretty darn good odds if and when he finds the white sword item that he'll be able to pick it up.
See, tricks like these are why we're out of the tournament and they're still in it. Thirwolf with the screen scroll, and my goodness, he's back in 8 without a problem.
Yeah, I mean, you and I both, I think, did pretty well in the tournament, but we're fairly newish to the scene runners. But yeah, the people who have been running this game, like Thirwolf, for a number of years, and Malchior's fairly new himself, but those are just things you pick up over time, and you can learn them, but being able to do them on command in a pressure situation is another thing entirely. Yeah, it's one thing to be able to block clip in a room with no enemies. It's another thing when you're block clipping with a Goma shooting at you or Wizardobes flying around everywhere. So yeah. And chat's reminding us, Malchior's not, he's not that new. He is actually one of the tourney admins. So yeah. So, but yeah, these guys have been playing for a while. There's level 4 on Malchior's side. Interesting find here.
That was just northeast of the Grave Armos. And more Wizardobes. We haven't seen enough of those already in this seed.
Yeah, but that makes that white sword that was under the Armos all the more important. Makes this fight a lot quicker.
There's a Triforce from 8 for Thirwolf, and possible item here?
Well, that doesn't push, but that's a raft on Thirwolf's side. So that's one of the 2 stair items that Malchior wasn't able to get because he hadn't found ladder yet.
Unfortunately, that raft, there's only one check we haven't seen from it, so there's a pretty decent chance that thing turns out to be firewood.
Yeah, you're quite right. Thirwolf's going to grab this Triforce out of 8. I wonder if he's going to stick his face back in there or whether he's just going to leave it and come back. It's in a spot that's not that inconvenient to get back to. On what? Just saw on Malchior's side. This is a gross room.
Well, the only upside in this is that you know there's an item hiding here.
That is true, yeah.
At least we know that there's an item hiding here. Malchior might not.
True, but he might suspect it, even though, as he's going to get the floor heart here. But he may suspect it, given his knowledge of the dungeon rooms. So, and I think that's the tea room right there with that map. So, yeah, he is. Oh, Thirwolf thought for a moment about picking up that potion at 5 hearts, but he's going to guarantee that he'll be able to get the white sword.
You arguing with that call, BBQ?
No. Guarantee it. You know, I'm coming around to the position that once you have 6 or 7 hearts, it makes sense to take a potion, even in instances where you have the letter. You know, but these runners are very, very confident in their combat, more so than I am, as we find level 7 not far from where our runners started.
And judging by the fact that Malchior's the turning point of game number 1 was level 7, I wouldn't be surprised to see Malchior just say, I'm not coming in here until this game forces me to come here.
Yeah, that's a really good point. If you didn't see game 1 between these two runners, Malchior's going to buy some bombs. He may buy some arrows as well. Yep, he sure does. Yeah, you're exactly right. That was the difference in the match. Digging 7 versus not digging 7. So, yeah, it would be a little mean if level 7 was the difference maker in this seed.
An early turning point, however, was the ladder pickup from 3. 3 being at the Lost Hills Armos, which Thirwolf just drove right past.
Yeah, he seems to have his mind on clearing this screen here, and then because he knows that's a take any, he gets shot right in the keister. He's gonna take his potion. But yeah, he may have in mind getting into that transport and going somewhere.
There's another point to make. We are on Second Quest Overworld. Those river ladder spots are active.
Ooh, yeah, they are. Those would be good checks to get out of the way too. Now that you have ladder, you also have to not die, which he's doing a very good job of trying to avoid. Oh boy, and you called it. Immediate dividends for Thirwolf. One of the river spots is level 5.
Not only that, but a clutch healing for Thirwolf as he can up and A and continue and get his 3 hearts back.
Absolutely, and because he has ladder, he can safely take it. He got that immediate bop there because he wasn't expecting a left mola. No one ever does. But yeah, he can take his sweet time on that ladder and remain safe right there. Meanwhile, Malchior's going to check the south coast. Okay, we're official 1Q front half. We're likely 1Q back half, but there's still time for the seed to throw a curveball at us.
Five partially ladder blocked, meanwhile.
Yeah, ladder is such a great thing to find early because it's one less reason you have to not double dip dungeons, which, even if they're in convenient locations, still is a time sink that is something our runners, especially at this caliber and at this level in the tournament, are trying to avoid. Here's a stair. It's 1 in 3 shot that this is our item. Mathematically. Feelings-wise, it is 99% that it's the transport, and sure enough, that's what it is.
Yeah, Z1R again proving we can't have nice things early in dungeons. Oh, speaking of nice things, this certainly is one that is not a nice thing.
No. Hey, remember what I was saying about having the ladder clip in a hurry when things are coming right at you? This is Exhibit A for what that is. That is hard to do. Malchior, he just missed that bomb force on that red Octorok. He had set it up, and the guy just zigged when he thought he was going to zag.
Oh, and a clutch bomb pack right there. Seven hearts for Malchior as he finds they take Amy up on Letter Mountain.
Ice cream. That sounds good. I had a shake last night. That was a good decision.
Sounds about right. This could be a push for Thirwolf, as Malchior will explore the northeast corner. My apologies.
Oh, he was doing such a good job of using lag to his advantage to make some tight maneuvers to avoid getting bopped. But yeah, he's gonna have to take the transport stair back to get here.
Fortunately, those red Darknuts rolled up this seed as well.
Yeah, that's a good eye on your part, because yeah, that you would think 2 hits with the white sword would take him down, but yeah, 2 hits did not work there. He's got to kill this left mola again, but thankfully it's the slow guys.
He might have to take out the left mola outside of the staircase though, and that one was not a slow one.
Oh, the blue one? Yeah, that one was no bueno. But you're right, he may have to do that again. There's a banana on the floor. Someone pick up the banana on the floor.
Thirwolf did.
Not sure I would eat a floor banana, but I'm also not a big banana fan, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask.
That is awfully true right there, and Malchior right back in the level 3. Might not feel great about the location of the level. He wasn't around here before, and once he finds out what the item in here is, might feel like he's behind. Oh my goodness. Consecutive left molas? Okay, game. That's rude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who rolled this, but let's just say I'm not shocked.
Oh my goodness. That was just unlucky.
Yeah, he played it right. It was just off a little tiny bit. Yeah, I would burn something too after that. That is annoying. But yeah, he was just off a little bit. Malchior's going to use a potion here. This is one of the reasons why you pick up a potion early. If you're worried that you need to beat this room in order to get to your 2 items in the dungeon. We know that the ladder is over to the right, but he doesn't know that yet. He's going to get the heart here.
These bubbles don't want him to clip. There we go.
Hey, he's got it. He used the candle to do it, and he'll get rewarded with a heart container, which he'll pick up. If it's free, and it's early in the seed, why not? Ooh, nice jets by Thirwolf to get on the middle row there so he can take these guys out just like that. That's how you want to do it. So Malchior saw that room down there just south of the stair and immediately jetted out. I think that indicates that he either knows or is pretty confident that I'm blanking here on words. Words are hard on a Friday. That the floor drop items in dungeons, oh, nice clock for Thirwolf, are going to be in their vanilla rooms.
Oh, he's going to want to clear this. And instant happiness, but at the same time disappointment. Thirwolf finding the item in 5. That will not be disappointment.
No, not at all. That is, thank you very much. I will see you later. Well, he's got one floor item left to get, I think. Or no, he doesn't. He found the banana. He just has to get the Triforce.
Yep, that is exactly right. And Thirwolf now has the silvers and the ladder. That could be trouble.
Yeah, so if you're Malchior, I mean, you picked this flag trying to inject some variables, some variants into it, with the hopes that, Malchior's trying to get that fairy to activate. You're hoping that variance helps you out, right? That A, that it's fun, but B, that it gets you an item quicker than it gets your opponent that item because you find that dungeon first and dig it. So far, that's actually helped Thirwolf out some. He finds an arrow shop here on Thirwolf's side and doesn't have enough money to buy arrows yet, but he's not far from it. As Malchior's going to find level 5 now, and if he sticks in and digs this out, he will get his silvers.
Now here's a point to make. Malchior jetted immediately to those river ladder spots, thinking that ladder's got to be good for something. And sure enough, it is in more ways than one.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of our runners seem to be proponent, and I tend to agree, that once you get an item, start using it, because the whole point of you finding an item first is that you want to use it to your advantage, and use it before your opponent can. to get you some time advantage that way. Thirwolf finds 7 and walks right into a left Mola. That was not nice.
Malchior with the wooden boomerang in 5 probably is a bit disappointed at that, and who can really blame him?
Yeah, an interesting purchase he made in this level 5 that Thirwolf didn't, because Thirwolf didn't have the money. Malchior had 102 rupees and said, you know what? Bomb upgrade sounds great, as we see the other bomb upgrade on Thirwolf's side. If this is full 1Q, including the back half, that means that is something that could really help out Malchior in level 9, because we've seen in this tournament, including in some recent rounds, instances where runners have to exit 9 because they either run out of keys or they run out of bombs and can't get a force going.
That is awfully true there, BBQ. And Malchior's doing some work here in this level. And here's the rumor he's going to get his silvers. Should he get them, Malchior's saved gained some time on Thirwolf.
Yeah, he absolutely has. I mean, Thirwolf died twice in here, I think. Yeah, if you can get, it's not just, time saves in these races aren't just about, finding dungeons in the right order, finding items in the right order. They can also be taking less time, as Thirwolf's going to get the stair item out of 7. That's the power bracelet. And on Second Quest Overworld, that has added utility.
Absolutely. I believe that's 7 checks in Second Quest Overworld.
Yeah, and it's the full 7 because we've already seen the any roads. I feel fairly confident in saying that this is 1Q7. What do you think?
Sounds plausible, really. I'm not ready to say it's absolutely 1Q7, but it sure looks that way.
Yeah, it's definitely not 2Q7. That is good news. Because 2Q7 and 2Q8 can go scratch.
Yeah, that's the SpeedGaming approved way of saying it. Let's go.
There you go.
Let's go with that.
Okay, I'm good with that. I know you have a different phrase for it, and that's fine too. That's also, I think, SpeedGaming safe. But yeah, no, we're of the same mind on this.
Oh yeah, no, we don't like it.
Yeah, that's a hard pass. Yeah, it looks like Thirwolf is operating on the assumption that this is 1Q level 7, because he knew immediately to bomb to the right there, and he's going to get his Triforce here if this is 1Q7. It's down in the chin of the old man.
And Malchior with the Triforce in 5. It's 5-3 in Triforces. Malchior not out of this yet by any stretch.
No, and you were exactly right a minute ago when you said that Malchior made really good time in this 5, getting everything out of there that he wanted. Did he see the banana and just not pick it up?
Oh, he picked it up.
Oh, he did. Okay, I was watching Thirwolf's side because he was in a dungeon we haven't seen before. Okay, so yeah, that is a huge time save on his side. That's great.
According to our tracker, he didn't pick it up, but I'm not entirely certain. I'm pretty sure he did.
Did he at least see it?
He did.
Okay.
I can assure you he did see it.
Okay, that makes sense. If he didn't see it, I would have been a little surprised, because he picked the flag for Heart Shuffle being on, so he knows that there is a floor item in there. Okay, do we have firewood on Thirwolf's side?
Oh, yeah. Somebody light that match. We got firewood here tonight.
Yeah, unless you really like gambling Oceanside, or Lakeside, I guess. Oh, hey, Malchior's found level 9 on Eastern Death Mountain.
What is that? 2 rooms east of its vanilla location?
1, 2, yeah, it is 2 rooms east of 1Q9.
And not much else around our starting location. The vanilla start location, I should say. Malchior may be making a play for Mags here?
He might be. He does have a potion he took out of a Take Any, or no, he bought a potion early, I think. But he used one of the charges, so it's blue right now. I get him not wanting to pick up the red potion there when you only get one shot instead of two. The other thing it could be is this is so out of the way that you don't think you're going to come back there again. Although, I'm talking myself into now, well, you could just save it in case you need a potion going into 9, or you get into 9 and you find out you need a potion. You can just go 2 screens and get it.
I mean, at the very least, we haven't seen red bubbles yet.
Yeah, we have not.
Now, you're now in level 4, and I know Thirwolf's seen this. But
yeah, I'm trying to remember what the reason was that he left level 4. I don't think it was keys.
It might have been. It was a fairly early find.
Okay, Thirwolf's going to give us the first of our power bracelet checks. Well, that's nothing. Oh, that's why. This is because we have 2Q front half. We start with 3 and 4, so this is a pendant dungeon.
Yep, the reference to Z1R on that one, as Thirwolf will find the location of the magical sword.
Yeah, it's not a bad spot to find it, and yeah, Malchior may end up grabbing that once he sees it. Yeah. So let's see. Malchior's going to make his way up to the top. Let's see if we can find out why Thirwolf bailed here.
Chat saying it was because he was ladder blocked.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Oh, and they're saying it was Malchior that was here before.
Ah, I thought it was Thirwolf. My bad, chat.
No, I thought so too. Yeah, that room we know is nothing. Hence why Malchior's not going to clear it, because he saw it before and pushed that block.
Oh, that's not a friendly room either.
No, not with 3 bombs. It's not. Well, when you're one-hit knockout and you have only 3 bombs. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. So this is a play to fill up on hearts and go ahead and beam these guys down, or go after or go in that way. He's going to go in from the bottom if he can.
Yeah, because the blue wizards tend to have a very mean thing of actually being able to get into the door when it's horizontal.
Yeah, they are jerks in that way. Okay, Malchior's going to clear this room out. He's going to go over here. He may get a key drop out of this room if he kills that. Well, he's not going to kill the Gleeok. I don't blame him. Here's our stair.
It's going to be our item from 4, and ouch. That's
okay.
Not what Malchior wanted to see from 4. Magical boomerang.
Yeah, it is good information to have. And he used that potion shot, so now he is... I think he's out of potions, so... But he'll probably end up going and buy another one. That's a good bomb drop on his side. That'll enable him to complete this side of Death Mountain, I believe. Except for the power bracelet checks.
True. That power bracelet from 7 hasn't yielded much yet. But still outstanding, I believe, is level 1, and I was about to say level 6 until Malchior just found it on Western Death Mountain. Oh,
Whoop.
Goodness. That's a fairly disgusting room, isn't it?
Yeah, that is not great, as Thirwolf finds 4 on his side. And yeah, he's going to nope out of there. I understand Malchior wanting to dig it. You picked Heart Shuffle for a reason, because you're hoping that something like that would happen, where you're in there and there's an item that you dig that your opponent doesn't. Didn't pay off in 4, but it was certainly useful. Well, yeah, certainly useful in 3, because we got the ladder out of 3.
Thirwolf right on Malchior's tail. He's also in 6.
All right, here's a stair. Again, 1 in 3 that this is our item. It's our transport. He's not going to take it yet. Okay, well, and there's our map of 6. So yeah, Malchior's seen the Triforce on that end. Ooh, left right there. Yeah, he's gonna jump in, grab that key, jump right back out, and probably go grab his Triforce.
Probably. Oh, that was a mean hit to take for Thirwolf. He's gonna check where that transport leads.
Okay, takes him to the western side of the map. He likes to go up and clear this portion over here.
Triforce from Malchior in 6. Question is, does he go back? Doesn't look like it.
Not yet, anyway. I would understand if he was going to screen scroll here and go do those 3-4 top northwest checks, and if those don't turn into anything, then maybe come back and dig the item in 6. But 6 is a bigger dungeon, so maybe he just doesn't want to mess with it. I don't think have we seen 1 or 2 yet? I don't think we have.
We have not.
Yeah.
Those two are the only outstanding dungeons. Malchior with the big bucks near the northwest corner.
Yeah, that's the only big bucks we're going to get here. Here's a level on Malchior. Okay, he's found level 1. Perfect. That's exactly what he was looking for.
Yeah, and the fact that Thirwolf is digging 6 and Malchior isn't, there's a recorder item. Nope, not the item in 6. Thirwolf takes the other side of the transport.
That is very handy for Malchior. If this wasn't all the way up in the northwest corner, I would understand if he wanted to hop out and blow that flute and see where it takes him. But this is at an inconvenient spot to get back up to. He's just going to get his 3 items out of here, clear this. It's small. And then, yeah, I would be surprised if he doesn't blow on that flute and see where it goes. Our floor drop number 1 in level 1 is a heart container. Actually,
that's floor drop number 2. Malchior found a recorder here earlier.
It's item number 2. Here's item number 3 in rapid succession on Malchior's side. What do we have?
It's a book. Could be Atlas, but no, Malchior opts not to pick it up.
Yeah, he must be assuming we're full 1Q front and back half, which if so, you don't need it. And it's not going to help you understand Old Man. So Malchior's just looking for Triforce at this point.
Thirwolf did get the Triforce from 6, takes that Triforce lead to 6-4. And now comes that power bracelet check. Malchior does not have the power bracelet from 7. Does that hurt him? Not in the slightest.
Not yet. We haven't seen those power bracelet checks by start. I don't think we've seen that power bracelet check in the grave. So it's still possible that it could hurt him. But these checks up here, not quite yet. Thirwolf's going to get the news about level 1 right now.
So Malchior knows of all 3 items in 1. Needs to be careful. These bunnies do not play friendly.
Yeah, they sound cuddly, but they do 2 hearts of damage. And even if you have 10 heart containers, yeah, it still hurts.
Malchior on half a heart now really needs to be cautious.
Gonna patiently wait for this compass. Yeah, and now he knows it's all the way down to the bottom. He can safely up and aim.
Malchior is making good time here in this level 1, but the problem right now, and what's separating our runners, is the fact that Thirwolf has a Triforce from 7 and 8. 2 biggest dungeons short of level 9.
Yeah, and Malchior's already... He saw 1 room in 8, and he saw... he saw 1 room in 7. He's seen 3 rooms in 8. But was ladder blocked at the time, so he's going to have to go back there. Hopefully, he will be able to make as quick a work as... if you're rooting for Malchior, hopefully he makes as quick a work of that as he did in level 5, where he got made up a significant amount of time on Thirwolf in that dungeon. Alright, here's our Triforce from Malchior in level 1.
Thirwolf's going to be right behind him. That is Triforce number 5 for Malchior, number 7 for Thirwolf.
Okay, Malchior's going to go check this one bomb spot here. He may also check the 2 right next to it, since he has bombs, and he's right here. Just in case level 2's up here. But once he's done with that, I would imagine he's blowing that recorder and seeing where it takes him.
Absolutely. Thirwolf not quite done in this level 1. Needs to find that 3rd item. So that's more time gained for Malchior.
Yeah, especially if Thirwolf goes right here. Well, no, where was the book in level? I just saw it. Oh, object permanence. Hey, look, those red bats drop health. That's handy.
Oh, that's...
Okay, so where is that? Oh, is that taking us to Vanilla Unbeatens?
No, that was... because the other one was 1Q8. There's the book for Thirwolf in the 1. He'll pick it up. No Atlas.
Alright, so the book is just, you know, a recipe book, I guess. They never say what's actually in the book. I know it gives you, like, spells or something, but I'd like it to be more specific than that.
From what I've heard, it's a translation book. And,
okay.
well, not much from the Eastern Recorder check. That's just a nice thing we call a... well, there wasn't much there. Yeah,
well, whatever it was, not that great. Malchior, since he's in the neighborhood, he's going to pick up that Coast Heart. He's got 11 now. And yeah, it looks like he's prioritizing flute checks. There are 11 of them on the overworld in total in a second quest overworld. And on that note, Malchior is making a beeline for the desert because there are 3 spot checks up here that he can make right in rapid succession.
Not to mention, Mags is right around the corner as well.
That's right. You're here. There's our Blue Ring shop. That's our rare shop. And the cheap meat shop. Yeah, you're here. What's it cost you? 3 seconds to go do that? You might as well check.
I mean, it is a 20% chance. Well, actually... did we even see White Sword item?
No, I don't believe we have. That's another thing that our runners can be looking for. The location of level 2, as well as the White Sword item. If the White Sword item is bow, or even something that's really handy, like Red Ring or any key, that is going to be a big help.
Well, there's our 3rd check, and what does Malchior find? Not much of interest.
Okay, so he's going to blow it here and use it as a transport. Let's see where he's headed.
Really not much of note for Malchior with those recorder checks. This is... there's level 8. We've only seen 1 item from here.
We have. Right. Thirwolf took the gamble early. It's calculated gamble. But he took the gamble that he doesn't have to come back here. Whoa, hey, that's a useful any key.
Yeah, that's our White Sword item, and that any key. Ouch. If you're on Malchior's, if you're cheering for Malchior in this race, you're hoping level 8 holds a really big thing right here. A bow.
A bow would be awesome. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Any key for Malchior would be really helpful. He's down to 1 key. 1 ate up a bunch of his keys. But, he gets a key here. But, yeah, your opponent gambled that the items in here weren't what he was looking for. I don't think Thirwolf even saw this stair.
I think this is where he got his raft, actually.
Oh, is it? Okay, that would make sense.
It is.
Yeah, okay. So, you pick it up because there's 1 screen, and you haven't seen level 2 yet. But yeah, given what Malchior's done so far, yeah, I would expect him to stick around for the other 2 items.
Honestly, at this point, it may be what keeps Malchior in this series. Or, well, it's a heart refill for Malchior in 8 with that 6th Triforce. Does he go back?
Yeah, and I think it's a question of, do you stick to your strategy? No, he's gonna go. I see what. Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought we were in a different spot. Where is he headed? Is he doing some overworld cleanup here, maybe?
He knows the east check is. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, power bracelet required. Thirwolf finds level 2 with 2Q4.
Oh wow, and that is a check that both our runners went by at least once. I think Thirwolf may have gone by it once when he had the power bracelet.
I believe you're right. And this could be a huge turning point for this race and this series. If the bow's in here, Thirwolf's got the ticket to 9 and everything he needs.
Absolutely, and he is a good enough runner to deal with level 9, even if it is Wizrobe infested with 8 hearts and green tunic.
Absolutely, this could be the item room for Thirwolf here in 2.
It's an annoying room, to be sure, having quad shooters and dealing with bunnies jumping all over the place.
Not to mention green tunic, one hit and Thirwolf's going back to start.
Yeah, Thirwolf is very confident in his combat. I would be tempted to reset the room here, but now he's got to be very, very careful.
Oh, just a key drop, and Malchior finds the any key.
Okay, he seems to be prioritizing getting his flute checks out of the way. He seems to be making a path for the Deadwoods, the second Deadwoods check here on the right side of the screen. That's a red candle on the floor for Thirwolf in 2.
Not what he wants to find, though. As right now, we're looking at an item in 6. Or did we find the item in 6 and it was just a bunch of hearts again?
I don't think either of our runners... as Thirwolf gets a beam to the side of the head. I don't know that we saw the second item in 6. I know we saw the 1. And it was just a heart, right?
I believe so. I believe that's all the recorder checks outside of the one in Death Mountain, I think? Let's just check that.
No, I think you're right. I think that's exactly where he's going, is to go knock that one out. Alright, Thirwolf doing a nice job in this room. Round 2 with the bunnies in the disco floor, and takes them out with no problem.
Oh, nothing for Malchior in the recorder checks. As we know, level 7 is fairly nearby, and that power bracelet is required. Malchior's not out of this yet.
No, you're right, he's not. I mean, you called it early that Malchior made really, really good time in level 5. And he has the potential to make really, really good time in this level 7 with right pathing. Thirwolf sees the Triforce in 2, but he knows there's a second item in there, and he knows he needs the bow. That's an instant bracelet for Malchior. Is he going to up A and hop out? And nope. Okay, he's going to continue.
Thirwolf has not found level 9 yet.
Oh, that's right. He hasn't. So that's another area where he's got some time. That's a wand on the floor in 2.
Now, here's another question for you. Malchior's got bad memories of level 7, but neither of our runners seen the second item in here either. What if the bow's here?
Oh, that would be spicy. That would be very, very interesting. Malchior's going to try to get through and find out where his Triforce is. He knows it's right there. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it would be really tempting to try and dig the floor item out of 7 if you can find it easily.
Chat mentioning that Malchior should have dug 8. I don't necessarily argue with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's got 3 items. As a fairly novice runner myself, that just math right there would tempt me to say, 1Q8's not that huge. It's annoying, but it's not that huge, and there are 3 items. So, But I would also understand if Malchior grabs this and runs because he still needs to find level 2, and there are 2 items in there.
Wait a sec. Thirwolf, where's he going?
Did he not see the second item in 4?
I don't know.
Oh, was he ladder blocked out of here before?
Oh, that's a strong possibility.
He may not have seen the bloomerang.
That is honestly, that's what Malchior probably needs, and he is closing in. He is making a beeline for that level 2. He is 1 room out.
Yeah, and this is a check density play on his side because there are 2 checks up here in the northeast for the power bracelet, and here's 2.
Malchior was quick as a bullet to find that level. Thirwolf made power bracelet check after power bracelet check. Malchior, this is the first power bracelet check he made, and it pays off.
Yeah, Malchior is you were right that Malchior is by no means out of this. His routing and his dungeon clearing speed is enabling him to make up some ground here that he was behind on in other aspects. So this is a tight race.
This race is absolutely not over. That bow is still very much missing. And right now, it looks like our 3 spots where it could be... Actually, there's 4 spots, 6 through 9.
Yeah, there's 1 check in 8. Thirwolf, I think the reason he's here, as opposed to going straight to 9, which some other runners would do. Yeah, he's going to get the news right here. I wonder if he saw either item out of 4. He's about to get the blue boomerang news, and he didn't up an A, so that tells me that he hasn't seen the floor drop either.
You're absolutely correct. There's the first drop from Malchior in 2. That is the red candle, and he's picked it up.
Not sure he necessarily wanted it, but hey, it was literally in your way, so... but yeah, and he's plowing through these rooms. He knows exactly which rooms he has to clear and which ones he doesn't.
Needs to be careful, though. Those bunnies aren't playing nice again.
Oh, you're right about that. That is an annoying room. Malchior's smart. If he can avoid taking a death here and find the wand, yeah, that's another dungeon in which he'll be able to save some time. That's a helpful heart right there. This is the room where the floor item is here. It's a heart on Thirwolf's side. He needs to be careful to not take a death here, but he's doing a good job with the door strats to make sure he doesn't.
Absolutely. Malchior is still frantically looking for that boss room. He knows what it looks like. This isn't it. 6 rupees, sure, no problem there. Here's the boss room. There's the heart from Thirwolf in 4. There's the wand from Malchior in 2. He knows where he doesn't have to go anymore.
Yep, he's headed straight down here. He will get his Triforce, and again, or no, I guess it's not right here. Might want to pick that up.
It's
right
in the next
here.
room. This is why he didn't pick it up.
That's right. I feel like Malchior got through 2 quicker than Thirwolf did. So another area where... And Thirwolf... Interesting. So Thirwolf has all 8 Triforces. He's not doing the bow in 9 gamble.
Absolutely.
Even though bow can be in 9, I think. Important items can be in 9.
Absolutely. No. The bow hasn't been needed so far. So that kind of hints to me that the bow might be in 9. And does Malchior do to gamble? He knows where 9 is, and he's on his way over. Thirwolf still doesn't know where 9 even is. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, Malchior's not making the play to 9 yet.
Okay, where is he headed? Is he headed to 6 as well, maybe? Because it's right here?
I think you might be right. Oh, that's a tough screen scroll here. I mean, the nerves might be getting to him. 52 minutes in, Thirwolf still hasn't done. Malchior may feel like he's either behind and needs to move it, or he's got a shot here, and both of our runners are in 6. And
Interesting.
I'm not sure who's seen more of that on their first flight.
I feel like Thirwolf took the stair the first time he was in here. That's a floor hard in 6 on Thirwolf's side after he killed that Gleeok. Ew, left Mola. No fun here.
Oh,
you don't have to clear this unless this is the only way you get up to that room.
Well, it is in the lower left corner, and Thirwolf does need to clear that room.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I saw the shaded out Triforce dot up in the top right. He's in the bottom left. He does have to go here to see this room.
He clears it out after that potion drink, and not much there. That was and Malchior's making the same play. Transport. Nope, not taking it.
Okay, I think there's 2 or 3 rooms that Thirwolf has not seen yet on his side. This was a reason why. This was key block. Now he has the any key, he can go up here. Oh, hi, Goma. We haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How you doing?
We haven't seen y'all see it, in fact. And here's our item in 6. What do we got? The bow! Thirwolf made the right play, and Malchior's going to be right behind him with the... Oh, my goodness. We are tied, BBQ.
And yeah, Thirwolf doesn't know where 9 is, but he's headed in that direction. He has his whistle out.
I think he's... Oh, wait, no. He doesn't know where 9 is, but he's running out of checks. Malchior, on the other hand, he knows where 9 is, and he is going to beeline it over. He knows he's in go mode.
So if you're Thirwolf, there's good news for you in this sense. If you're doing flute checks, you have these 3 here, and then your next closest area, unless you want to go down and do those 2 flute checks down in the southeast, is to go up to Eastern Death Mountain. So he shouldn't be too far behind entering 9, but yeah, Malchior's in 9 first, which early on with the Triforce lead that Thirwolf had, I don't know that we'd have predicted that, but here we are.
Absolutely. Malchior with the bow from 6, first in level 9, 55 minutes and 13 seconds, or 11 seconds, as chat is helping us out again. I apologize, everybody.
No worries at all. Okay. Malchior had to clear that door out to see if that door would open. It does. Thirwolf finds 9 real quick. He is, 2 rooms behind him?
22 seconds.
Oh boy. We have a race and a half here, folks.
We have a roar.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, my. This could come down. This could come down to this Ganon fight at 55 minutes and 51 seconds.
Green Tunic in a terrible room to fight Ganon, and he's 0 HP, though. Okay, and Ganon is not in his normal room, so if you're Malchior, you check both these shutter doors, up and down.
You need to check these. Now. Okay, there's our bait block. Whatever.
Oh, and on Thirwolf's side, he's up in the northeast, and he's down to half. Already has to up an A.
No dice for Malchior in the top right. I think Thirwolf might have heard the roar as well.
Yep. Oh, he guessed this direction. Or wait, no.
Okay, Bubbles, that's not the door he's looking for. Oh, my goodness. Thirwolf found Ganon.
Okay, and here he goes into the Ganon fight. He has 4 hearts, so he can still get hit with a Hydro Roll Driver and get knocked out. I don't know if he has a potion left or not.
I do not believe so. 0 HP, no problem. It's a race to Zelda.
Wow, okay, Malchior has to be very careful here. Yeah, he's going to Candle Boost and get out of that room. That's a really good move.
What a play.
Yeah, Malchior's goal here has to be to get as much map coverage as you can. See as many rooms as you can. If you stumble upon a compass, great, but just find as many doors as you can find. There's Ganon's room.
Not much use. Compass found. Malchior's got the... Oh my goodness. He clears... This is the first room he clears in 9, and he has hit the jackpot. There is the door.
Wow, what a finish. Everybody get your GGs out in chat for Malchior, who's just evened up this series.
Official racetime.gg time of 57 minutes and 56 seconds. And in the race room, Malchior. Oh, he's one happy man.
Talk about closing speed. My goodness, this thing amped up in a hurry, and Malchior did a fantastic job in a Jet 9, finding exactly what he needed in exactly the right order. Wow!
And wow, we cannot. I mean, Thirwolf ran a fantastic race, had a huge lead, but Malchior just absolute sublime as far as closing speed goes.
Yeah,
what a race!
Chad is telling us that 9 for Malchior took less than 3 minutes. That's insane. Oh, and he's editing his file names. Okay, yeah, I'd be excited too with a 3-minute 9. And we are joined in the chat by our file name editor and Game 2 winner this evening, Malchior. GG's, Malchior.
Oh my gosh. My head. Guy, I fell behind the whole time. I fell behind the whole freaking time. I left so many levels in Death Mountain till last. And then I dug out 4 when I didn't need to. And I was like, oh, I'm so far behind. I'm like 6 versus 7, 6 versus 7. 6 is right here. Oh, that one staircase. Talk.
That one staircase with a troll goma right next to it that had the bow. Would you like to know how close this was when you found the bow?
I figured I was at least 5 minutes behind.
You were tied.
God!
Yeah.
Like frame to frame almost?
Like basically you guys found the bow within I think like 30 seconds of each other?
Oh, jeez.
Well, yeah, Thirwolf, we were talking about this during the race, that not just your closing speed here at the end. Chat's telling us that your time in level 9 was under 3 minutes, which is insane. But you may have felt behind at various parts during the early part of the race, but you spent a lot less time in certain levels than Thirwolf did, and that helped you kind of bridge the gap until the point where you kind of snugged it up in level 6, and then put on the jets in 9.
I mean, I felt like I routed that 1 terribly. I got stuck behind the shutter door with the wall masters. 2 was a full clear. 3 was okay. 4 was terrible. 5 was okay. I was proud of how I did 6. And then 7, hashtag number 7.
Yeah, we were talking about that too, given kind of what happened in game 1, and we were like, oh, if Bo's in 7, that's just mean. But it was not. And yeah, the good news for you, I think, I mean, you may have not been happy with how you kind of did your earlier dungeons, but both of you had to spend basically the same amount of time in those earlier dungeons. Thirwolf gambled as well, kind of towards the end, before going to 9, that Bo was not in 9. So he went to 4. He had not seen either item in 4.
Okay.
So yeah,
so
that's why you went into 6 around the
whiz
same time.
robes. Yeah, so he had to kill the whiz robes.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, and given when he saw 4, I believe he saw 4 first among you two. Yeah, that was just a room you didn't want to have to deal with.
I mean, I had bomb. If I have a full pack of bombs, I'm entering from the bottom. And I knew it was because I figured out early. I'm glad I killed that room. That's kind of the first dungeon that I got progress in and told me, okay, drop, sit, and shuffle. And then I just started skipping. I thought I was going to run out of keys, y'all.
We noticed that. Yeah, so I guess that was a question I wanted to ask you was that room in 4 when you figured out that that item drops were not shuffled, or they were in their vanilla rooms?
It was my key indicator. I may have picked it out earlier, but like I was in 8. 2 rooms, saw the ladder block, died to Gleop, tried to kill him for maybe an extra key or something, and it's like, alright, out. Sad I missed 3 for so long. And then when I got to 4, it's like, okay, so room's not shuffled. Here we go. Time to go fast.
Yeah, we were thinking, because Thirwolf got the ladder first. He found 3 first and got the ladder out of the floor item in the yellow room. As Thirwolf, get your GGs in Thirwolf in chat for Thirwolf, everyone. He finishes in 2nd place. Yeah, what's the official race time, Moon Resident? Sorry.
1 hour, 3 minutes, and 5 seconds. The margin of victory tonight is 5 minutes and 9 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, Thirwolf ran a really, really good race.
Yeah.
It was just a question of where was Bo, and you both found Bo at the exact same time. As we welcome into the chat, our man who just finished this evening, Thirwolf. GG's, Thirwolf.
Thanks.
GG's, man.
GG's.
So this was incredibly close at the end. You both found the bow within about 30 seconds of each other, and your entries into 9 were less than a minute apart.
Yeah, 9 was 9. That was fun.
9 was 9. Yeah, and it can do that sometimes, but yeah, Malchior had a very fast 9, and was able to close quickly. You chose not to gamble on the bow being a 9, and that ended up being the right choice. Kind of talk us through kind of the mid to late game there of digging dungeons and trying to find the bow.
I guess my one regret this seed was when I was in 6 and I had done, a decent amount of rooms there. I could have stayed and dug it out, but I was still missing 1 and 2, and I was like, I'll just come back later. And then
That's
one
what I
had one had the recorder. Going into 4 and then seeing literally every room in there, that sucked.
Same. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you actually saw the vast majority of rooms in the smaller dungeons. So that ended up kind of being a wash. It may have felt for both of you like, oh, I bet my opponent probably got this done faster. But no, just where the items were and where the Triforce was, it's just you kind of had to see most of those levels.
Did you
Yeah.
dig through 8?
No, I got the raft out of it, and then I was like, good enough.
Same. Okay.
Yeah, we were worried actually. We had a significant conversation about like, what if the bow's in 8? Then what happens?
I wouldn't have minded, but I'm glad it was where it was.
I mean, 8 was where I was going to go next if it wasn't in 6, so...
I
But
might
you
have gone. I might have gone 7, knowing you were going to 8.
I mean, I had the PB out of 7, so it's like, do I want the
Yeah.
floor item?
I mean, since the dungeon drops didn't shuffle, it was easy to look.
Yeah, it was simple enough, yeah.
Yeah, and you got that power bracelet first, Thirwolf, so I think you were the first to find 2. And that was another spot where we were like, okay, if Bo's in here, let's go. But yeah, Candle and Wand sound nice at 10 minutes, not so great at 55 minutes.
No. I'm a bit sad that when I first heard Ganon's War, I went up first. Stupid Shudder and Blue Wizard of Death. That's just-
Ooh, yikes!
Yeah, should have gone right. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
but the other thing that really put the nail in was, Malchior, you're fine to the compass. Like 3 rooms after you killed. Well, no, you up an aid, I think.
I killed Ganon. I went up, I was in the top corner, found nothing. Up an aid. Was checking this 2-room segment in the southeast. Wasn't there. Saw a staircase. Took it. Took me kind of right past where Thirwolf got shuttered. Worked back down and saw the black room. It didn't trigger in my head initially, but I'm like, wait, black room. Turn around, and yeah, thank gosh, compass was there.
Were you able to bomb out of that wizard spiral to the left? Or?
Yes,
Yes.
you were.
Hmm.
I candle boosted past them, got the bomb in, and got out.
Yeah, and that was a
Yeah.
situation where you kind of had to, because you were down to, I think, 2.5 hearts or something.
Yeah, I did
And-
that from the top, though. It was easier from the
Yeah.
top.
When I first got shuttered in there, I tried the right wall and then that didn't open, so I just up 8 and then found Ganon and
Mhm.
then went on a merry adventure of pointless clearing of the south of 9.
That's the route I was about to take if I didn't find that staircase in the southeast.
So I think Chad is asking if we can make this a best of 5 or best of 7 because this race was
No,
great.
no. I'm good with one more.
I'm in other events, and I don't know if the stress is good for me or for Baby Mal.
Well, wow, that was an excellent race. Man, Moonrisen, I'm monopolizing the mic here. Any questions you want to ask?
Not a problem there, BBQ. GG's to both of you. Malchior, Thirwolf, this was fantastic content. Great race from both of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, super enjoyable. I love racing against the best of the best.
I do have one question, though. Thirwolf, do you have any idea what the remorse flag will be for game number 3?
That's a tough one. Not sure. I might go just for fun. Pure shapes.
All right.
Ooh, I did that twice in the tournament as my remorse flag. It is fun. So just putting that out there. Set related question. Any idea when game 3 might be for folks who are watching and who want to tune in?
How's Sunday, man? I got family coming in this weekend, so if we could do it like Sunday right after lunch or something.
I'm sure. Sunday is fine with me.
All right, so y'all expect that, I suppose, and we'll get a time on the schedule soon.
Well, I know what I'm doing Sunday. This is perfect. This is perfect. All right.
Any final thoughts, guys? This was
A pleasure to commentate.
Thank y'all for hosting all of this. I feel like I'm playing some of the best Zelda 1 of my life, and win or lose, I am happy to have gotten this far. Holy cow.
Yep. Thanks for the restream, commentary, tracking, all that fun stuff. Thanks for hopping in when Jess had the internet shenanigans.
Yeah, it's that time of year when, storms and other things can knock out internet. So yeah, shout out to Jess and to Smilefires, our tracker for today. Trackers are our real MVPs, and we really appreciate them, and for Diesel and everybody behind the scenes. So yeah, and thanks to you guys. Sunday, circle it on your calendars. It's going to be great.
I also want to thank the SpeedGaming Network for allowing us to restream the tournament on their channels, and especially thank you to all the viewers for watching tonight. Without you guys, there is no tournament, there is no restream, there's none of this, so thank you so much. BBQ, thank you for the commentary. Always a pleasure working with you.
Same here. Hope you don't have plans on Sunday, because this is top of the list for me.
Oh, it just became top of the list for me as well. Also need to thank Smilefires for tracking. I won't repeat what BBQ just said, but he couldn't have said it better, quite frankly.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, let's do this again on Sunday. Thanks a lot, everybody. Stick around. There's another race later tonight. When is it? It's 10:30 Eastern, Moonrisen?
10:30 Eastern on the Z1 Randomizer channel. Game 2 of the Lion Division final between Ice Blue and Magic Friends.
Oh, wow. That's a fun matchup, too. Can't wait for that. Yeah, so that'll do it for us here. Have a great evening, everyone. There's more Z1 Rando action tonight. And yeah, let's keep it going. This was great.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.